I've memorized this beautiful, transformative, instructional, and I have the insight, and it's like, oh yeah, that's it. That's the pointing out instruction. But it's still, to me, it's still like, is that taking away from like, don't you just want to kind of be there and not like really try to memorize, have stuff brought up?
It's more about recognition, right? So like he talks about being decisive. And so like if we're in the meditation and we're decisive about the realization here doesn't mean realizing as an understanding. It's more like realization is like the embodiment of that. So it's realized in that moment. It's brought into being. And so the insight, the prayer is really just it's kind of pointing you towards the realization, but it's not the realization itself.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to get at.
The realization is it's embodied in the moment.
Yeah.
And when it's embodied in the moment and it's known and recognized directly, it becomes, it's kind of like once you go, they talk about in like the stages of the path, how like, there's conceptual understanding and there's experience and then there's a realization. And that's kind of the progression of wisdom. So conceptual understanding is just an idea, right? I have an idea about like the nature of the mind or emptiness or things like that. Experience is we have a taste. There's like, like you taste, I have a taste of the nature of the mind. I have a taste of emptiness. But experience is temporary. It's momentary. It's something that we have an experience of, but then we can fall back, right? Where realization, once you have realization, there's no falling back. Now you've realized emptiness. And so, it's the kind of, it's bringing that conceptual understanding from a point of an idea through an experience and then realizing that fully. And so then once you have that realization in your meditation, at that point where you're recognizing it decisively, then there's no falling back from that. And so it's
And Maho?
Go ahead.
That would be a Maho moment.
That would be Emaho. Emaho. Alalaho. Yeah.